Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to bring you an immensely interesting update on Matic network, a cryptocurrency that I think is primed to do amazing throughout this bull run. So guys, I will break this down, talk about what I see happening with short-term and long-term, talk about this coin, explain it. So if you like the sound of that, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads, because we will be doing time-sensitive, critical, technical analysis and cryptocurrency news all throughout this bull run and hopefully help you out. So guys, let me break down Matic network here. Before I delve into the technicals, I want to briefly explain what it is and why I think it's such a good, has a lot of potential long term. So Matic network is a second layer scaling solution for Ethereum. So for those of you who don't know, Ethereum, when in high demand, becomes slow to use and expensive to process transactions. And Matic aims to help improve that situation by processing transactions on a separate blockchain and then later on the Ethereum blockchain. So Ethereum 2.0 is being rolled out. Ethereum 2.0 aims to make Ethereum more scalable, cheaper to use, faster. It aims to solve a lot of these problems with the gas fees and the long transaction times. But it'll be quite some time before it gets rolled out. And if Matic can just help scale Ethereum, I think Matic has a very good chance of performing well in the long term. Another thing you need to understand, when I speak about these coins, I'm a long-term investor. I think we're in a bull market. The bull market is likely to peak out around the end of 2021, and so that is when I will be looking to scale out. I also own this coin. I'm going to try and say that more often for disclosure sake, just so you guys know. I do own this coin long term. Wait, do I? I do own this coin. I have a board next to you with all my holdings. Okay, so guys, so many interesting things happening with this coin right now. We are in a very macro wedge, and we tried to peak above it, but we got rejected and we fell down quite a bit. I think if and when Matic can get above this wedge, it will very likely explode, in my opinion. If we can close above, not just wick above, because if we wicked above here, I'm saying if we can close above, like get a full body close on the daily or the weekly or the 4 hour, some larger time frame above this red line here, I think we're likely to explode. And if we go below this green line here, that is extremely bad news bears. That is extremely no bueno. And panic, sell everything. That's a joke, guys. Also, another thing to note, Matic has broken out of this more micro wedge, fell down to it, and seems to have tested it as support. Looking at the weekly here, something very interesting. The weekly body candle is right up against significant resistance at these regions here. So if we can get a weekly close above 32 cents, 33 cents, like 32, I'd say 32.60. If we can close above that, we're at that. That'll be a good sign for Matic. Another thing as well, I drew a kind of support level that I think will act as critical support for Matic, kind of like the 27.10 to the 24 cents. I think it's going to act as critical support for Matic. I wouldn't want to get in at the moment, to be honest, guys. I would want to wait for a dip before I got in myself. Something to note here, I believe we're forming something of a micro descending triangle here in the short term. Something like this. I'll show you. Something in that vein. Also, looking at our indicators, we seem a little exhausted. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a little bit of a pullback. Momentum waves looking like we might have a bearish crossover soon. Stochastic really looks like it wants that leg down. MACD is not telling me a whole lot, except we are in an uptrend, although the histogram is taken down, so this is pretty indeterminate. RSI in an uptrend though. You know, we did have like a bullish breakout in our RSI, so we may indeed continue to go up further. Another interesting thing to note, we seem to be breaking out of this descending triangle if we take the descending triangle from the bodies of our candles up here. Although I do expect us to find resistance kind of at these levels here, like these peaks, kind of like the 34 cent range. I expect resistance. As well, you can see there's a lot of volume being traded there. So I think something like this might make sense, where we break out here, find resistance, fall back down to retest the breakout point as support, and then maybe go back up or something. Me personally, I would want to wait for a dip, for a pullback. The great thing about Matic is that it's extremely volatile. Like if we zoom out here, it really loves to pump and crash, pump and crash, pump and crash. So I would want to wait for a crash, more of a dip, before I bought it myself, to be honest, guys. And with also another thing that we need to understand is Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance chart is extremely important because it has a very strong effect on the altcoins such as Matic. Bitcoin dominance being the total value of Bitcoin in comparison to the total value of all cryptocurrency. Whenever Bitcoin dominance rises, the altcoins typically suffer. Whenever Bitcoin dominance falls, the altcoins typically benefit. And in my opinion, it seems to be breaking out bullshit right now, although it seems to be kind of stagnating. So I would wager that it's likelier than not in the next few days here, we kind of trend upwards. Now, if we do indeed go up with Bitcoin dominance next few days, I would anticipate a potential rejection off the 33 level. If indeed that does happen, you know, Bitcoin dominance gets up here, we start to move down, that's when I would start to look to scale into some of these altcoins that I think have a good chance of doing very well long term. Another thing to consider here, guys, is the DXY, the dollar index. On a downtrend as of late, had a little bit of a move up, coinciding with the crash we had, just a little while ago with the crypto markets. And we seem to be holding above the 20 EMA on the daily with the DXY. If we break below that, that's going to benefit other currencies and likely to be a factor that benefits crypto if we go for another leg down. So these are some of the things we need to keep an eye out for that affect the altcoins. And, you know, like I said, oh, so another thing. I think alt season will really come where we see alts like really take off and really explode once Ethereum breaks its all-time highs. Ethereum's all-time highs being $1,448. It differs depending on what exchange you're looking at. But think about it this way, guys, and this is the way I like to think about it. Bitcoin leads the crypto market. Ethereum leads the altcoins. So I think once Ethereum really starts to explode, break above its all-time highs, that's when the altcoins are really likely to explode, and coins such as Matic. Matic is very correlated with Ethereum because it's a second layer scaling solution for Ethereum. So once Ethereum really starts to explode, blows past its all-time highs, I think Matic won't be too far behind it. Now, guys, this video is not intended to be financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I could be wrong. Nothing I've said is a guarantee here. But, you know, I think all these things I mentioned in this video are probabilities. And looking at the 4 hours, see, our indicators are kind of all over the place on these different time frames here, guys. Yeah, like this is going stochastic up, RSI up. But the RSI is very much in the overbought. Seems to want to go back down. Yeah, MACD in a downtrend. Oh, hold on. Is this the, yeah, 1 hour? Bearish crossover, bearish crossover. Yeah, guys, I think we're due for a little bit of a leg down in the short term, to be honest, which is a good thing because I might be looking to add to my bags. And honestly, if you're looking to get in this thing, or at least, you know, consider, again, I'd wait for a dip. If we can get to this like box here, you know, just under 28 cents, 24 cents, that's kind of the accumulation zone, at least for me, especially if we can hold above this green line. Like if we go back down, hold above it, I think we're ready for another leg up. If we hold, if we cannot hold above this green line and we break this green line, I think we're likely to fall down to like the 20 cents. A lot of volume being traded around the 20-cent range. 20-cent range is kind of like the median for Matic here. If we go back to 20 cents, that's a perfect accumulation zone in my opinion. So guys, these are some of the things I'm looking out for. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. That is it for now. Take care.